Good morning and welcome to our today's session. Today, I want to share with you all a story which is an amazing one that shows how a person's determination can help him or her to overcome life's obstacles. This story shows how a person can turn a difficulty into an incredible story of hope. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. This is a quotation by Helen Keller. This lesson will introduce you to Helen Keller, a woman who showed the world that people with disabilities can and do succeed. You will learn about her life. Children, imagine living in a dark and silent world, unable to speak. How would you talk to people? How would you take care of yourself and learn? It may sound impossible, but a woman named Helen Adams Keller learned to do all these things and more despite being blind and deaf. Keller was born on June 27, 1880, in Alabama. When she was 19 months old, she came down with a serious illness that left her blind and deaf. Her family thought she would never be able to learn, but she surprised them. Helen's parents had a hard time raising her. They didn't know how to communicate with her or how to teach her rules and manners. Helen became a very stubborn child who threw huge tantrums when she didn't get her way. For several years, Helen had very little communication with the rest of the world, except for a few signs which she used with her family. When she was 6 years old, her parents wanted desperately to do something to help their strong willed, half wild child. They were far from any deaf or blind schools and doubted that anyone would come to the little town to educate their deaf and blind child. They heard of a doctor who had helped many seemingly hopeless cases of blindness. But when he examined Helen, there was nothing he could do for her. However, he referred them to Dr. Alexander Graham Bell, who recommended Anne Sullivan to teach Helen. On March 3rd, 1887, Helen met the miracle worker Anne Mansfield Sullivan. Anne started by teaching Helen to follow rules and take care of herself. Helen didn't cooperate at first, but she eventually learned to behave. Anne wasn't just teaching manners, but she also taught Helen to understand language. She used a method of finger spellings that involves spelling words with the palm of hands. At first, Helen didn't really understand. She copied the letters, but the words didn't mean anything to her. Anne spelled the word water as she allowed water to pour over Helen's hand. Helen understood. She quickly learned to communicate through finger spells. Helen turned out to be a very good student. She learned to read and write in Braille, which is an alphabet of raised dots that can be felt with the fingertips. She began writing stories by the time she was 12 years old. Helen even learned to speak by feeling people's mouths and throats as they talked. As all this was happening, Helen became famous. People were amazed that she learned so many things. Anne Sullivan was by her side throughout this all. When Helen was 6 years and 9 months old, Miss Sullivan gave Helen a doll sent by the children who were blind. When she was playing with it, Miss Sullivan spelled DOLL into Helen's hand. Helen was quick to imitate. She felt extremely happy and proud to have spelled the letters correctly. Slowly, she was able to spell many words and understood that everything had a special and unique name. At times, she was confused, and once, when she could not get the explanation for mug and water as different words, she showed her finger on her doll by dashing it on the floor, which made it break into fragments. Her teacher picked up the fragments and took Helen outside. She cleared her confusion by making her feel the flow of liquid on her hands. This made her realize that each word gave birth to new thought. She felt repentant of what she had done and tried to put the fragments of the doll together. Helen had mastered Braille and learned how to use a typewriter by the age of 10. When she was 16 years old, she could speak well enough to attend preparatory school and college. In 1904, she graduated from Radcliffe College with Anne Sullivan by her side, interpreting lectures and class discussions to Helen. Helen also wrote several books concerning her life, her religious beliefs, and her teacher Anne Sullivan. Helen Keller died in June 1st, 1968. Still, she is known as America's First Lady of Courage. So, this story of Helen Keller definitely will inspire you. Despite all the difficulties, she was a successful person. This is all about Helen Keller. In next session, we will read out the lesson and have a discussion of all other things. Till then, goodbye and take care.